Sounds on.
A good puppy. You watch your manners. Let's pull this out. You pull this out. You could sit on it if you weren't standing on it. But if you're standing on it, can you move over here? Come over here. Come over here. Come on. Get your backside on. Everybody gets still. Here. Here. Hey, there you go. How's that? Is that a good place? Is May? Is this a good place? May doesn't want to do that. He's got a nice face on him, doesn't he?
He has a nice face, nice dark ear. I like his dark face. He got roll right off the bed. He's been having fun. He's been running all around. He just went in and saw Sizzle.
Uh-huh.
He climbed up in the loft with her and laid with her for a little while. He's spoiled.
Have you seen the front? Oh, very large.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with them. They seem to work fine.
Yeah. How are Magnus and Noelle? Magnus is good. Doesn't love the heat. Noelle is great. So.
And Walter's better.
And Walter's better. Yeah. He's better, and he has he's happier. He's moving, but he has diarrhea today. So maybe yesterday was just the start of an upset tummy.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, but because we'll see.
Could have that washed out feeling, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So he
Hey, careful.
So yeah, Walter's better than he was. So we started him on some medication, and hopefully it'll make him feel better. So yeah, as you can see, Richard is here for the day. He came by. He's gonna hump.
Nay.
He's gonna hump her face.
Now see what you started, May?
Now you've started
You
the
don't wanna get
humping
into that
game.
stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna stand on his head now.
Good girl, Paula. Nice girl, being
Paula's
gentle.
a good girl. She's got awful big knees in front.
Yeah.
You know, they're there. They work.
She's a good girl.
She's good. You're gonna go down the barn now.
Yeah, she'll go down tomorrow morning. I think it's best to switch early morning, first thing in the morning, than
Give 'em a
midday.
chance to
Yeah.
figure out how to go to bed at night.
Yeah.
And this one really ought to go someplace.
Yeah.
Laundry.
We can figure it out. Not loose in laundry. I'll figure it out. I'll find a spot for her. Yeah.
Or on the donkey side, maybe.
Mhm. We'll figure it out. If not tomorrow, definitely Sunday.
Sunday we have that shot.
Yeah. I'm not doing that one. Steve and Devin, we're gonna handle that one because I
What are you
said.
taking for dogs?
They said
Harlequin.
they wanted spotted ones, so he was gonna bring Charlie, Oscar, Sophia, just because she does anything, and then if he goes,
No.
yeah, he'd have to get a
Charlie.
different car. Yeah, yeah. So
Oh.
they just have to get a dog to sit. They said, "Oh, I don't want to talk to it. We're having an open mic. This dog is to sit." So I said, "I don't really think I need to be involved to get a dog to sit stay." And they said no. So
No, but we want to cover it with. You have to think about it. We want to cover it with pads.
Yep, Steve's gonna
Moving.
bring blankets and stuff and
Moving blankets.
socks to put on their feet and that kind of thing. So we've done that before. We had to do that with a leather couch one year.
Yeah.
So yeah, should be good.
Hey! Knock it over. Not so rough.
Oh, Tanya, I love the sun. What will you do for Walter's loose stool? I'm not going to do anything right now. He's on we just switched an antibiotic, so I think maybe that might have something to do with it. He's the heat, so usually when my dogs get diarrhea, I give it a couple days because I think the body's naturally trying to push something out. But if it goes more than 3 days, usually, then I'll add in like an Imodium or something.
How about that Fortiflora?
Yep.
Let me get that.
Yogurt, yep.
But he's been on an antibiotic.
Yeah, with the acidophilus. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not. Paula, who's a good girl? We don't need to do 2-on-1. That's nice. See? Hi.
Get one without the basket.
Hi. Hi. Are you a nice lady? Are you a nice girl? You're very nice. You're very, very nice.
He looks good.
Yeah, he's good. She has him on 3 meals a day to beef him up a little bit because he just eats so much food, but he's eating.
Has she got enough food?
Yep, she has him on the Pro Plan, and he takes a vitamin every day.
Yep.
So, but he just keeps growing. So it's like
growing.
one day he looks super skinny and she panics, and the next day he looks fine. So it's like this just keeps fluctuating.
Hey.
He's always wagging his tail though. That's for sure. Hi, little Knuckles. Hi.
That'd be a good name for a
Yeah.
dog. I think they look abnormal. It's just that they're huge.
Yeah. Good girl.
Huge. They growing. They is growing.
She's a nice girl.
She's a good girl. She's very pretty. I'm gonna sit in the soup.
Anyways, yeah, hot day, nice day. I thought the rain we got was gonna break the heat, and instead it made it worse. It's so humid now, which is.
That's all we get for a while. I don't see any more coming.
Yeah, I don't see any either. It did rain hard for like a second.
Yep.
And then it stopped.
Yep. We're getting there though. We're ahead of it.
Yeah.
All these air conditioners are wonderful.
Yeah, they work great. We have one of them. We have one unit like that at my house. It's bigger than that one. It does the whole like first floor of my house. Works really well. My dogs are smart. They know where to sit, where they'll be right underneath it. Does Lainey look pregnant? Liv says that she thinks she does, but we'll know soon. Hay bag down in barn, laying on the floor. Thank you. Oh, she's a nice girl.
She's a good girl. That's a nice bed.
Yeah.
That's a nice bed.
Oh, you found a Kong, huh?
You found a Kong. Yes, you did. Oh, you're so
Has she got a
handsome.
supply of cons?
Yeah, she has a Kong for him. He's a humper. That's what he does now.
Humper?
Yep. He tries to hump her old male English Mastiff. He gave him one big womp, and now he doesn't do that again.
Yeah, go try Bentley.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Yeah.
I can hear it now.
I can too. Good boy.
Good boy, Bentley.
Look at him wiggles around.
Bentley's good boy.
Oh, he's good.
You tell him.
He's good. He's good. He's good. Yep. So we'll all load up in the car and go home.
Okay. Did you get any Indian food?
I tried the piece of pizza. It was different.
Different.
Yeah. Wasn't bad.
Can I give you 1 second?
Yes, you can. Do you want? I'll leave the mic on for you, Carlene.
Okay.
Jerry, do you mail call? No, Haley's.
Haley's in the barn till 6 o'clock.
Oh, he was supposed to come back up here at 5.
She's rotating dogs and washing the dog bowls down below.
I can't stay.
That's a
here
good
for
thing.
while.
That's fine. Mail call can be
Somebody?
put off for a minute.
Yeah?
That's fine.
I can manage. I can manage. What are you doing? With all the extra help I have here today. Somebody ate. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Oh, the mail's over there. Oh. The mail is over here. We will have the mail from there. Got it. And we have matching foundation from Walt Disney. Let me put that up here because I'm going to need it. Jim Walt Disney. Okay. And this is from Ingrid. Ingrid Sander, thank you very much. Okay, we put that in the pot. And Linda can figure it out. And did you want this? You like to have those, don't you? There you go. Don't make a mess. And we have Jan, who mailed it on the 2nd. She mailed it on the 2nd. Put that there. We put that in the pot. Oh, okay. That was something else again. I really need a day between Saturday and Sunday. Wouldn't that be nice? Listen, smile, agree, and then do whatever you were going to do in the first place. That's a good one. If you were ice cream, you would be my favorite flavor. Isn't that cute?
That's nice.
I do like ice cream.
Me too. Okay.
I'm really not too sure I'm supposed to eat it.
All right.
Bye.
She's supposed to meet you in that. Is that okay for her?
Huh?
To have that
Yes,
paper?
I give
Okay.
that to her every night. Farm Family Insurance. Oh, boys. Farm Family Insurance. Some great thick bunch of papers. Commercial General Liability Policy. Eliminates terrorism. Okay, we got all these papers. Oh God, okay. We got it. We'll give that to Linda. That's the Linda thing again. Linda gets a lot of things. That's a good idea. Bill payment service. I was extremely pleased. I don't know whether the camera was on it or not, but May got the basket for me. She saw me pick it up and shove it away from me, and she immediately went up and got it and brought it back to me and waited for her cookie. So I think she's got it down pat, and I can certainly do it again whenever I don't have too many other dogs around hanging around. But I think she's got it, and that will be fun. There's one of these envelopes that the challenge is this envelope is the challenge. Has to be a challenge to get this thing open. There we go. Aha, we're getting there. And it's from Stephanie Cerrone from Beverly, Massachusetts. Thank you, Beverly. Stephanie. Or Beverly from Stephanie, or Stephanie from Beverly. Here we go. In the pot. What are you doing?
Are we calling in the second shift?
Calling in the second shift.
That would be neat.
There's a slight change of plans around here while we get organized a little bit.
All right, and we have the boxes. I got the board.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready.
And you're on. Okay, this is from Target. You can have Target's envelope and you can twist it and give it to a puppy if you want to make a mess. We're pleased to inform you that Target is approving a grant in the amount of 10 grand. What? Well, that's what it says. Target Corporation. Employee giving program. And then you can figure out who gave it to us if you type in all those letters.
10 grand?
$10.
Oh!
A grant of $10.
Oh, oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a little different.
Yeah, a little different.
A little different. Okay. And we have Health Services Administration. That's gonna be a bill, right?
Yes, that's for me.
Did you wanna open, we'll open that one next. What the heck? I already have the liability insurance in the pot too.
Oh, okay.
That insurance, it really bothers me. Because
Which
you
one?
carry insurance so that the lawyers know who to go after. You know? They go after anybody who's got insurance to cover it. It's a whole great big circle. Yeah! Having pet insurance is getting kind of like that. You have pet insurance, then you're going to have a test for athlete's foot. Okay, so this is what everything costs. $2,500 a month. A month? A month. Did you eat the Indian food?
Did, yeah.
Was it bad?
No, the pizza was good.
Did you have pizza? Did you try those brown things?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
Linda
the brown
did.
things are pretty good, I think.
They're great, yeah.
I'm not too sure that it's good when they're reheated. I had one reheated and that was a little tired.
Did you tell them where you get your Indian food?
I get it at the gas station.
No, them.
Oh,
He
them.
knows.
He knows. I get the gas station up the road here. We have an Indian guy that runs a gas station. And he sells pizza and Indian food and gas.
And she's not kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
And the food's really good.
And it's good. Certainly is. This is from Margaret Peggy Baden. It's for that's for chicken breast. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna put 3 chicken breasts
Yes,
on it.
she's a chicken regular.
You know, and Stephanie Cerrone ought to be, we ought to give her one too. And she doesn't say. I need an envelope. You got an envelope?
Stephanie Cerrone is hers for a chicken brick? She's a monthly as well.
She is monthly. We
Yeah.
might as well give her a chicken break.
Okay. Let me get you an envelope.
Well, you just have an old envelope there, no?
Well, they're eating them.
They're eating. Oh, I see. Well, then we'll have another. I can put that on the same envelope. You don't have to. I can put it on the other end. Stephanie, Chandie, Beverly. She gets one. That works out nicely. Okay, next problem. Next problem. Finding the knife. Oh my word. Do you know what this is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word. It's a lump of lead. This is from somebody. We don't know who it's from. Do you know who it's from? Oh, this is the pen company. Oh, okay. This is our order of pens. I think we ought to go put these away so we have some for Dog Fest. Because we're not doing too well with the ones I already bought. They keep taking them.
I'll take them.
Why don't you take them? I will give those to Linda. Really, I mean, these pens are all over, and
This says fragile.
Fragile. And this is from Diane Ronan, Bedford, New Hampshire. Fragile. Oh my. You know what else we got today that was very exciting? We got a pallet of water. With a great deal of difficulty, I landed it almost where we wanted it. At least within a couple feet of where we wanted. That's not too bad for me. And I didn't get the thing stuck yet either. I'm worried about this. Huh. Let's go the other way. Do we know what this is?
I don't.
Well, how are we gonna get in there? There, I got the, wait a
You
minute.
got the thing over here?
We got something over here.
Yeah.
You got it at the bottom on there?
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, wait a minute, let's stop right here. Oh, it's a steam bomb. A shark steam bomb for the training room.
What's your... Oh, wow.
Yes, because
For
they
the
heard.
new
I went
floor.
out and bought a mop, I mean a thing, you know, and somebody said they had an extra one of these or something they didn't want to use, and so she said it, and by golly, we've got it now. Well, isn't that wonderful? Do you want to read these newspapers?
No, thank you. But where are they from?
I don't know.
The newspapers.
Oh, the newspapers. It's only junk mail. It's not really newspapers. Bits and pieces. Pelham, New Hampshire.
Oh, there.
Oh. Service dog project.
Reliable rate.
Oh, jeez. Yes. Okay, I gotta open this. I can't do that. It just makes me just too nervous. Let's just take the envelope here.
All right.
Let's see what she has to say.
Okay.
What, you can't have that.
This is a nice box, huh, May? Oh,
What happened?
you got poop.
Well, at least it's piles. Hey, May. There you go. Now go tear that up. Okay. Thank you for everything. Isn't that... That's another envelope. No, you don't get anything. Oh, boy. We got a check on the bottom of that. Let's see. Very first 2 chicken breasts. Thank you and Crazy Acre staff and volunteers for all that you do to change the lives of so many people and the great care you give the animals. I admire how you manage and oversee your organization and how you fulfill its purpose. Big thank you to the CPs and CAMOPs who dedicate so much of their time, both visibly and behind the scenes, to make SBP website such a wonderful place. Isn't that wonderful? You all bring so much happiness to our lives. With appreciation, Diane. Well, isn't that wonderful?
That's very nice, Diane.
That's very nice, Diane. Said she gets 2. She got, that's her first 2 chicken breasts. Isn't that wonderful? We better put RONAN, just in case we have to remember who she is. Okay. I did all that. I got another one?
This is from Target. It's probably the $10,000
Oh, is it?
that I thought it was. Yeah.
Oh, well, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We'd like that. This is from Laura. Laura Huron. As in lake. Almost. They're making a mess.
Very
Oh, it's a present for Grace. It's a Grace thing. You're lovely. We certainly do use them.
Grace does love those.
She loves them. And I don't know what she's doing with them. I don't know what she's doing with them. I think she's saving them.
Really?
Well,
With all the laundry she does?
they are peculiar. You know, she could make them into something. You know, like a donkey or some other cool thing. Grace is very good at stuff like that. There goes a one box.
Do I have this on the
Probably.
camera?
Probably. I have to, you don't get it on Safari, you have to go to Chrome to get it. Yep,
Oh,
perfect. Perfect. Okay,
Take these.
so now I'm gonna back up. I had a glass of water. I had a glass of water. How about that? Somebody gave me spoons and canned food to give May when she learned to bring the basket. But I don't have time to do it yet because it is so critical at this moment to have her give me the basket and have me put a treat in her mouth. And I don't have time to open the can. Uh-oh.
You lean
Eileen.
on this.
Eileen on this
I'll
one.
take this. I can't sit on that.
You can't sit on that. What happened to all the sitting on?
Oh, here's a stool. Hidden.
Hidden. I hope you look at the whatever that was on the floor.
I
when you
know,
open
I'm
it.
gonna have to see what that is. Oh, it's a poo picker.
Oh.
It's got ingredients. If you were ice cream, you would be my favorite flavor.
Isn't that wonderful?
I saw something today that says, no one knows what you do until you don't do it.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
Oh, I'm dropping the poo pickers. Okay.
Well, get them right down there where they're needed.
Please. I'll get it.
Will you get your face out that, please? Or don't spill it.
Hey.
No, I was going to say
Nose.
that. I already bought stuff up there. Now they tell me it's 10% off.
What was in the last box? Fragile.
That was the mop.
Hey. There, yeah. As to those newspapers from the box, the shark mop, did not dearest Carlene say recently that Donna was needing some to make a fake wasp nest
Yes.
to scare off the bees?
Yes, we have a couple over here now.
We do?
I haven't gotten them hung up yet because it was going to rain today. So tomorrow I'm going to hang them up.
Oh, they thought you said 10 grand too.
Oh,
What a bummer.
Grant. Wasn't it a Grant?
Hey, Blue. Hey, Cam.
There's Sir Thomas.
Sir Richard.
Richard. Sir Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have a Sir Thomas already.
With Renee.
Yes.
In there. Oh, there he is. See him over there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can I help? Does Lainey look pregnant?
I don't think so yet.
I didn't think so either. I was down there today. Hay bag is down. Yeah, Tom got it. I texted him. You've traded the wiffle bat for a fly swatter?
No, they're just different techniques. Just different techniques.
Oh, rest is Megan. They're not chatty today.
They won't answer each other's questions now.
Is the pony pretty young?
I don't know. I have never bothered to learn to tell horse teeth. There is a way. Every single thing is different, but all I know about them is that when they're young, their teeth are like that, and as they get older, they point forward.
Oh.
They do. They get it more of an angle. But that's all I know.
What's that patch on the top of him? It looks like his fur. It's a square.
Patch?
It looks like a patch of fur is missing.
Could be where the sticker was for the slaughter pens.
Oh.
Oh.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's what it usually is. You pull it off and the hair comes off because the glue is pretty strong.
Hi, Tina. All right, that's nasty. The phone? Yes, there's the phone. I'll grab it. 10 grand, 10 grand. Yes, there's a phone on the floor. I'll grab it with poo pickers. Hi, Michelle. So, how was your day?
Me?
Yes.
I got funny things done today. Offhand, I can't remember what they were. I got to the Indian restaurant to get Indian food for everybody to try.
You did the water palettes.
I did that. Yes.
Indian restaurant.
I have things I'm supposed to be writing things, and I can't write when I'm got other problems to think about, and it's very upsetting. But I did watch the TED lecture that Janine told me to watch. I can't remember. If you go to the TED lectures and start scrolling down, there comes one that says the top 25 or something like that. And it's like the third one down. And it has to do with leadership and grant writing.
Oh, hey.
That's not what they don't specifically say grant. Give me the black water. They don't specifically say grant writing, but that's what they're talking about. Hey, look, I don't like all this stuff. Stop it. And you spend so much time in grant, and this is one of my pitches, you spend so much time in grant, this is what we are, and this is what we do, and the No. Their approach is, which is, we can do this, that, and that you're talking about, and this is how. And so that you work in a different direction. And that's right, somehow, because everybody in the world says, we do this, 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 and this. And they don't get any money, and we don't either when we write that way. You know?
Yeah.
At any rate.
So next one, try the new approach.
Right, well that's what I'm working on, except it's new and I have to figure it out, and if you can't figure it out, it's very complicated.
How is the pony doing? Cough.
It's coughing. There are sort of permanent coughs that donkeys have. One is, it's a strange thing called the heaves. The heaves. And it really isn't the heaves. The heaves is the problem in pushing air out of their lungs. Many times I felt like that, but with horses, it's sort of a hay allergy, or I've forgotten what, the dust. They blame it on all kinds of things. But basically, the horse develops the little things get very stiff in there, the cold air, and you have trouble pushing the air out. And along with pushing the air out, they very often cough. So a lot of old horses have it. This one certainly could. So when you say you hear him cough all the time, it really, that could be permanent. You better get used to it. You know, I had a horse with the heaves once.
Do they get something like whooping cough or something?
Oh, they get all sorts of stuff, but this is an ongoing. It doesn't kill them. It's just annoying.
All right. Is he staying here long?
No, I don't think so. I've forgotten when.
So he's
I really want to scrub that tail and make it white.
his tail?
Yeah, it's not quite white. It's got manure in it.
Oh.
It's a little bit, well, it's just stained brown.
Will he let you do it?
I don't know. So far, we can't even catch him.
Get him when he's lying down.
Right, no, it's not that easy. He wouldn't stay lying down. But I have this stuff. It's BioGroom waterless shampoo, and it bleaches white animals.
Right there,
I know, yeah. It's something that I do have around. You would use about 7 bottles like this to do that tail of his. But I'll bet you, I don't know whether it's got a lot of hydrogen peroxide in it or what the scoop is, but boy, it turns white. You know, and I got it kind of the Harlequin dog. But Janine had a white pony when she was little, and I was doing all these crazy jobs. And I can remember using a gallon of that one day on her pony because we needed a white pony all of a sudden. And the pony was filthy. And I couldn't wash her because it was winter. I couldn't wash her and get her wet. But I used that stuff on her and put a blanket on her quick, and she survived.
And that
She was
doesn't
wet.
smell bad either.
No, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No, you know the job it was that it was when I was Santa's farm on Boston Common.
You were Santa's what?
Santa's farm. I think Janine has that in the book. We were Santa's farm.
I thought you were going to say Santa's elf.
No, we had the elves came and went. I didn't have the elves. I just had to manage the animals. But I had a whole bunch of donkeys there, and some goats and chickens, and the usual bunch of stuff. It's in the book because at one point the baby donkey that we had died.
Oh.
And Janine just very nonchalantly carried it out. Oh, he's sleeping. Carried it out and put it in her car trunk.
Oh,
Well, what else are you
What are
going
you
to
gonna
do
do
with
with
it?
it?
You
Yeah.
know? But then she forgot it.
oh,
No, it was cold out.
oh.
You know, it was cold, so it froze solid.
How
And it was
long was it in there?
About a
for?
week.
That's an ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it was a bad thing, and I've forgotten the details of her remembering all of a sudden opening the trunk and there was a dead dog. She, you know, it's one of those stories. It was true. It was true. Things happen.
Of
I
course
had-
it was around here.
Huh?
Of course, it's around here.
Yeah, the other thing that was strange about that thing was there were a couple of things strange, but people in Boston eat goats and chickens and sheep and stuff. So I needed a night watchman to watch these animals overnight. And I had the bed there that's down here now,
Yeah.
because during the day we had the dogs on the bed and everybody came along, patted the dogs on. But I needed a night watchman, so I hired this gal that trains attack dogs. And she slept on that bed all night. I paid her $100, sleep on the bed.
Why isn't this in the book?
I think that is.
It is?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very close to the thing with the antlers in the State House where she pulls the antler.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Miss
And
May,
how
is that good?
All of those things that are pulling Santa's sleigh must be women because the men have lost their antlers by December.
Oh, someone, a CP said that, right?
Yeah. The lady reindeers are more inclined to lose them in January. I've forgotten what the details are, but somewhere along the line somebody figured out that all of Santa's reindeer are women. And it all has to do. Will you stop eating the furniture? May.
We have very fine furniture here, May. You don't eat it.
Don't eat. And don't drink my water either.
Let's see. Is there a difference between a Shetland pony and a mini pony?
Yes. Mini ponies are small. They're small as these dogs. And they're very fragile. Mini horse, they call them.
A mini horse. Okay.
Yeah, mini horse. Mini horse is down really tiny things.
Didn't we have one here a while ago?
I don't think we've had a mini. Unless somebody brought it in their car and took it out again. I don't know whether we had a visitor, but we haven't had one stay here. They're fragile. I mean,
Oh.
you almost keep them in the house type, or you know, you don't throw them out with our lot.
Oh.
No, they are much smaller than our mini donkeys. Our mini donkeys are standard mini donkeys, 32 inches, as he is. A Shetland pony is bigger. A Shetland pony comes from the Shetland Islands off the coast of
Scotland?
something like that.
Mm.
And those are strong little buggers. They're very often used in the mines to
Oh.
pull the things out of the mines. They're strong little. They're built like draft horses, except very small. You know, they're bigger than the minis though. I don't know how to. They would probably be 40 inches tall, maybe, of Shetland pony. They're quite usable. This one.
Do we have any here, around here?
This one might be the size of a Shetland pony. Maybe it's on the tall side, but no, it's the size of a Shetland pony. They have a lot of hair.
Oh, you have to brush them a lot?
Well, it just can't, things gather in it.
Oh.
Did I ever tell you about the llama we had? You know how you clean up a llama? With a leaf blower. You give them a bath and then you have to blow dry and fluff up with leaf blowers.
They stand there for that?
Oh yeah. They're not, I don't think they're very much fun, but
Do they spit?
they spit. They spit. But when they lie down, when they get up, whatever they were lying in is all stuck to the bottom of them.
Oh.
You just cannot keep them clean.
Oh.
And so, of course, we didn't really try too much, so we had, trees in there. And we had, all of a sudden, we'd get a call for a llama or something, we'd have to clean him up, and it was brutal. It was brutal. Edwin
Edwin?
is buried In the flat field there, under that tree that kind of overhangs flat field off the Puppy Hill.
Aw. Does he have a plaque?
Oh no. He had a rock. There's a lot out there in that field.
I'm telling you, when you walk around here, you have to say, what am I walking over? It's like when you go to Salem, Mass, and you think you're walking over dead bodies because they used to kill everybody because they thought they were witches.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, we're walking on dead people? Over here, you never know. I didn't know we were walking on Edwin.
You never do that.
Nope.
No, he's out there.
Nope.
There's ponies.
There's donkeys,
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? You know?
I don't know, I live in the city.
Yeah. At any rate.
I'll bring my donkey here to bury it.
There you go. People would do that.
Let's see, Shetland Mini. Interesting, thank you. Oh, the new season of Dr. Pole starts on Saturday.
I've been watching I've got it all memorized by now.
The reruns?
Yeah, he's been running it all week. It beats CNN.
Well, yeah,
I mean, it really is.
anything does.
Anything does.
How was your day? What exciting thing did I do today? Every moment here is exciting. I don't know. I've kind of had a different week, so it's very exciting being with the puppies and the dogs.
And chaos.
Of course, chaos. Yes. What do you think of oral flea and tick medicine?
I have enough trouble putting it on their back. There is, if you get a dog loaded with fleas at the vet or whatever, you can give them some and all the fleas drop off in 30 seconds.
Can you spell that?
It's CAP something.
There you go.
Something like that. There is a medication. I don't know what it does to the rest of the dog. Sometimes I think these things, you only look at what you want to have happen. You don't realize there's a whole bunch of chemicals.
Can you use it on the donkeys?
They don't have fleas.
What's all that stuff flying around?
Oh, those are flies. Those flies. Horses and flies, they live together quite well, you know. We do make some effort. That Ultra Shield that I have does work because I sprayed Mo's legs and I didn't get up high enough on one of her front legs, and I knew it when I was spraying her. I know, I'm close enough, you know. So I sat down and was watching her eat grass, and by God, she had flies on that knee.
Oh.
So I got up and sprayed it, and then she was fine. So that Ultra Shield does work, and that's what I've kind of used for years. It's put out by Sorbine. It's a good product. And you buy a gallon of it, and you keep refilling the spray bottle, you know.
Is it just for donkeys and horses?
It lasts for a few days.
Well, at least we don't have the greenies. Down on Cranes Beach,
Oh,
they're
it's
supposed to be
terrible.
really bad.
Oh, it's awful. Have you ever been down there for greenies?
I can't go near greenies.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You have to experience it.
It's bad.
Awful. Awful.
They're horrible little buggers.
And I feel so. There's horses down in that area. There's a huge stable on Argilla Road. I don't know what on earth they do.
Will they bite the horses?
Of course. Terrible. Janine thought of buying way back, was thinking of buying a piece of property down there. It was cheap. I said, Janine, no.
That's it. Don't buy property on Plum Island anymore because of the greenies. They're like a month and you can't go out.
You can't go out.
Greenies are greenheads.
And they bite.
Yeah. They're
They do.
nasty.
They do bite. Generally here, we'll have one or two a season.
Yeah.
And we'll have one or two really big black, gray and black fly. One or two of them. And they land on the horses and donkeys' kidney. And that's the one place that a horse can't get to. And Mary used to come running for anybody to get the thing off her back. And if you didn't understand why she was barreling at you, you had a problem because you're going to get flattened. But, you know, she knew me. She'd come at me and I'd just take my hand and swipe off her back or wonk her one if I could get it. Because if you kill it, you know, that's wonderful. They've only got one or two a year around here. So we do like to kill them if we can possibly manage.
It's like lions and tigers and bears around here. Yeah. Big bugs, snakes, whatever.
I don't know if they ever got the snakes out of the. Did they ever get the snakes out of the bee pen?
The bee pen?
Yeah. Oh, I came down there the other day, and Jane is in the bee pen, kind of wandering around. I said, you know, what are you doing? She said, well, I've got to find Tom. What do you need Tom for? You know, come on. There's a snake in the doghouse. She said, I think there's 3 of them. I said, well, what are you going to do with them? What he's going to take them out of here. I said, why do you have to take them out of there? They're only garter snakes, you know. They're eating bugs or whatever. You know, you take it was a hot day. You take them out and put them anywhere else, they're going to fry.
The dogs won't go after them?
No, not really. They might be looking at them while they wiggle or something, but you know, they might, but not when they're just lying there in the.
This is how I walk around the pond now.
Well, that's a farmer for you. You always look at the ground.
Why?
Because you
The
might
snakes?
find a nail or a screw or a bolt or something that doesn't belong there.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Well,
No.
that's what you ought to be looking for.
Ugh. Hi Peggy, yes, Chaos so far has lost 11 pounds.
Wow,
She's doing very well.
it really is.
She's got more
Oomph.
oomph.
So get up and go. Gets
Yeah,
up and
she
goes
gets
now.
up and goes. Yep.
Get up and go. Got up and went.
Oh, wait a minute. Hi Linda, good to hear you. Somebody on Facebook posted a quote and I said it sounded like a Carleneism. Oh, that's a new term, Carleneism? Something about not being rich from what you get, but rich from what you give.
Yeah.
Carleneism. Can you put a copyright on that word? I like that.
Go ahead.
Carleneism. Hi Marge. The new white pony has a problem with its left eye.
No, it doesn't.
I had to approach it from its right side for it to see a carrot. Then it calmed down. That was Marge who was here yesterday.
I don't think she's right. I honestly haven't gone and looked at it, but I think the pony has a watch eye, what's called a watch eye. Chaos almost has a watch eye. The 2 eyes don't match, right, on her? Do
No, no. She's got
Yeah.
blue and brown.
they? Yeah, well, that's kind of the watch eye that the pony has. It doesn't. They don't match each other or whatever. And the rumor has it that they never go blind in a watch eye. They look like they're blind, but they're not. You can see perfectly well. Spotted horses very often have. You know, these brown and white Western horses that you see a lot of around. They very often have eyes that a watch eye.
So it's eyes that don't match?
Yeah, they don't match too much. There's a white circle around one of them. Really looks.
Oh.
You know, it looks very strange, but it's fine. I had a horse for years. I rode both eyes were watch eyes.
We'll have to go down and check the pony.
Well, I haven't looked at it, but I think that's what's the matter with the eyes. You always get this kind of comment with somebody who doesn't understand watch eyes. We have dogs.
None of us understand watch eyes.
Well,
You do.
I mean, you know, some of our dogs have things that look like watch eyes.
Is Mayhem teething, as in baby teeth?
I'm sure of it.
Since she was doing the futon. That knocked her out. Oh, what's this?
That's a Shetland.
Penny and Pumpkin, the baby with the crooked legs.
Was that here? Must be. It looks like it's here, isn't it?
As to a mini horse, was not that baby dearest Carlene called Puppy, later named Pumpkin, had funky front legs.
Oh, that could be.
So this is a Shetland?
Yeah, it looks like a Shetland.
That's cute.
See the long, fuzzy mane and thing?
Yeah.
Very hairy. And not that.
Is that a
looks like a
Shetland?
mini. And you know why? It's dwarfish. The legs are shorter than in proportion.
That's a lot of hair.
That's a lot of hair.
I am fine, Janet, thank you. That was my worry about the flea and tick medicine. Our former vet, pushes everything that costs more. Our dog readily took the pill, but I'll switch to Advantix next time.
Yeah. I think it's the lesser of two evils. I'm not thrilled with Advantix either, but what the heck.
Bonnie, seems like someone else pushed her aside for now. They all look miserable today. Hot flies. One had a lot to say but could not tell which one it was. Calm again. Bonnie, we were all miserable today. Except for Carlene. She likes this weather. Walter was sitting on your lap?
Yes. Walter's feeling better. He backed up and sat down, and he's heavy. He said, backed up and sat down.
Is he heavier than Bennett?
Yep. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, Janet, Sir Richard was here. Did you miss him? Bless you. Oh, she missed him. You'll have to watch Mail Call.
There are a couple pictures of him around.
Are beetle bugs a problem in your area, destroying trees and everything in their path? If so, how are you treating them?
We don't have them this year. We have in my lifetime had them. They're like a 17-year itch or something. I don't know. There was a year in the last 20 where there was not a green thing between here and New York City.
Oh, is that the one that eats the trees?
Ate
and we
trees,
had
ate
this something
everything.
that went through the whole...
Went through all over everywhere. Yeah. And there was the funny thing, somebody who had a bunch of yellow tape, convinced everybody that they put yellow tape around their tree, it would save the tree.
Yes.
Didn't make a bit of difference. But the guy selling the tape made a lot of money at that.
Actually, that reminds me of a question. So, where I used to work, there was a tree that all the red stuff fell down. So, a guy said, if we pound a nail into it, the tree will die. So I told him there's no way he could do that because we're not killing the tree. He could park elsewhere. But is that true?
No. No. No.
Hmm.
No. No, if you put a wire around a tree so that it cuts into the bark all the way around the tree, then you've cut the line of whatever goes up the tree, the sap.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how Indians used to prepare firewood. You strip the bark, all the way around the tree and let it stand there for a year and it dries out and it's firewood.
So that brown stuff on the tree is the nutrient.
Sap. Yeah. Yeah.
Sap.
No, it's sap.
Beetles. Yes, Chaos is doing great. Please do Mail Call. Thank you, Michelle. As to Chaos's eyes, did you hear the old Native American lore? An animal born with one brown eye and one blue eye has one eye, soul on earth and the other in heaven.
Oh my word. Okay. I hadn't heard that one before, but it's perfectly good.
Yes, Chaos is very spiritual. She is. She's a
Right.
spiritual girl. Especially when she shares to try her spiritualism with anybody who walks through the door. Linda, I heard you did not like dogs or were afraid of them when you started SDP. I never had a dog in my life. I didn't know how to approach a dog, so I never went near a dog. I'm allergic to dogs, so another reason why I never went near them.
Who said you were allergic to them?
Oh, I've been for years. Me and cats.
Huh?
Dogs and cats.
Really?
Even when I had 5 cats, you can't come to my house. People think I'm crying all the time. But when you come here, you learn to not only the dogs, but I never knew I'd be picking up dead worms to put the guinea hens in their coop and whatever. So no, yes, now I am surrounded by dogs and I love every minute of it. All sizes. From our puppies to
Puppies
Benny.
are cute.
Puppies are cute.
Puppies are cute. Teenagers are a pain in the ass.
aren't they?
The people or dogs.
Oh, Wagging Tails, is that your daughter?
Who?
Megan and Zachary that were just here?
Over here?
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm
okay.
saying thank you for giving Megan and Zachary a tour.
They
Wagging
were
Tails.
nice people. I hope they come back.
Yeah, I hope so too. They were very nice.
She's going to be teaching in Marblehead.
Yep.
I told her to go an hour and a half early because you just can't hardly get to Marblehead.
No,
It's way off there in the middle of the ocean someplace. I don't know. It's bad.
it's a lovely place to live if you don't want to see anybody.
Yeah, all the streets are one way the other way,
Mhm.
and they're narrow.
Yes, but it's lovely there.
It's
Very expensive
not my
there.
bag. Not my bag. I've been there. I had expensive friends there once in my life.
I used to go to a bar there all the time.
Really?
Yep, the Landing.
Was that where the Great Race started?
Yes.
Do you know about the Great Race?
No.
The Great Race, no, Maddie's Sail Loft in Marblehead.
Oh, I used to go to Maddie's too.
Okay, so Maddie's, it started as an argument between two guys at Maddie's, whether it was quicker to go from Watertown to Marblehead faster on land or on sea.
Yeah.
So the two of them went to Watertown one morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, and they started off. One of them went down the Charles River, and the other one pedaled off on a bike. And I've forgotten who won. It doesn't really matter. But their friends began to join them. And that very soon, there were a couple hundred people at 4 o'clock in the morning in Watertown with very strange looking vehicles and things that you put together. And we joined that crowd very early in the game. My whole family did. And I rode the high wheel bike that's down Stellar.
Do you have pictures of that?
Oh, yeah.
You rode that from Watertown to
I rode it
Marblehead?
from Watertown to Marblehead, and it has no brakes. Right. So, any rate, it's a wild deal. It's a lot of creativity. You'd pass people. You're pedaling like crazy for the finish line, and you pass somebody going the other way that hasn't started yet. You know, I mean, and whoever wins was usually disqualified because they must have cheated or they wouldn't have won. I mean, that was just part of the whole deal. So, I won the thing one year.
Get out. How long did it take you?
I have no idea.
3 days?
No, it's 26 miles.
3 days.
No. No, I was there mid-morning, sort of. We started at 4 o'clock. We started at 4 o'clock. We'd take Janine did stuff, and my other daughter Gwen. We'd take a horse trailer full of bicycles or whatever we were doing, and we'd go. But the reason I won was Tommy Nugent was in on this, and he's one of these camera people too now. I was pedaling along and just trying to stay ahead of this outfit where they had 6 bicycles all welded to a beer can. And all of them were pedaling like crazy. But they had trouble getting up hills, whereas I had trouble getting down hills, because I didn't have any brakes. It was very bad. So we're coming into the finish line, I'm pedaling like crazy, and Tommy Nugent was driving the horse trailer. He pulled the horse trailer up and blocked the sign that said, "Turn here for the..." And these people on the 6 all welded together beer can, they had so much momentum that by the time they saw the sign, they couldn't turn. And Tommy jumped up and said, "Turn here!" So I made it around the corner and I won. And I beat the Boston newscaster by 30 seconds. He sailed a waterbed.
He sailed a waterbed.
He sailed a waterbed.
Wow.
You sail down the Charles River, then you get up and you walk across through Suffolk Down racetrack with a bed on your head, you know, and you put it back in the water, and you put it, and over the Hant, you walk across the Hant neck, and you keep going, you get to Marblehead.
So that's why no one used a motorboat.
It was great. Oh no, you couldn't. No motorboats.
No.
No, no motors in anything we did either. There was somebody pushed a hospital bed one year with Kahlua hanging upside down in one of those. It was wonderful.
I have to Google it and see when it ended.
Oh, well, it petered out, and the reason it did was before very long they began to give you a shirt. So you gave them $8, and they gave you a shirt. the shirts only cost $2 or $3 at that point. And somebody in the IRS figured out, Jesus, somebody made $15,000.
Oh.
And who had the money? Nobody knew who had the money. Nobody had the money. And they got banned. So then some motorcycle club tried running it, and being very official about holding back traffic on Massachusetts Avenue and things.
Oh.
And yeah, it gets bad with this deal. And that didn't work too well. And they tried ending it in Lynn.
Yeah.
And I wrote that. I have been a sign of me coming into Lynn. I didn't win it that year, but I was there. That year, there were a bunch of guys pushing a fire hose, an antique fire hose carrier.
Ooh.
The big heavy wheel
Those
thing.
are, yeah.
Right. There was a whole bunch of them half drunk, pushing this thing all the way 26 miles. And they came roaring into the finish line, and they sideswiped about 6 very expensive cars that were lined up there at the finish line. And the cop, I came through at that moment, and the cop said, "How am I ever going to write this up? Nobody will believe it."
No.
But it was good though. And then they tried to run it from Newburyport to Ipswich, and that was just nothing.
That would have been short.
I know. Yeah, it was not fun. The fun one was Watertown to Marblehead. There was so much creativity. There were 40. I'm told, I did not see this one, but there were 40 bikes strung together one year with just a hole in the 2x4 over the seat and the handlebars. All strung together, 40 of them.
What if you're in the middle?
Huh?
If you're in the middle,
Oh, no, you're in the middle.
isn't that a balance thing?
Yeah, they had a lot of problems. Not a problem. They were fine as long as they were moving. But they apparently fell off going across Mass Avenue, and the police got all upset because it hung up Mass Avenue for a long time.
No, you can't do that.
But this is 4 o'clock in the morning,
Oh.
come on, guys. Etc. It was a fun time.
And there you go. Is that in the book?
I don't know. I don't think so. There's a picture of me because I had no brakes and I couldn't get off. So there's a picture of Gwen catching me in the hunt.
Did you have your braid?
Oh yeah.
Was it flowing in the wind?
Oh, I had a beer around my neck.
You had what?
A beer on a string around my neck.
You did?
Yes, I did. You had beer. You drank beer with this thing.
Of course, 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning. I had an awful time coming down the hill by Wonderland there because I had no brakes, mind you. No brakes. I'm coasting because you can't stop this thing. My feet are going around, because there's no, and the beer gets to swinging. It was bad. I got it all over me. It spilled.
Oh.
It was terrible.
It was sticky.
I couldn't stop. I kept going.
What time of year did this happen? I hope it wasn't
I don't know.
midsummer.
Oh no, it was nice weather.
Oh.
It was lovely weather. I don't know. It has to be around somewhere. It was such an institution.
We'll have
it
to
was
find
fun.
pictures.
I had one year I decided, it's going to go on forever here. I decided that I didn't like the pedaling with the normal bike, so I was going to get one of these recumbent bikes.
Yeah.
So I lay back and pedal
Yep.
this thing. And I started out in that damn bike. I think I got maybe a quarter of a mile. I hadn't ridden it in practice. You never practice this stuff. I rode it about a quarter of a mile. I didn't realize that in one of those bikes, it's all thigh muscle. You can't use your weight.
Yeah.
You can't use your weight to push down. I couldn't ride the damn thing. Some guy came by and he said, "Oh," he said, "that looks like such fun. Can I try it?" I said, "Sure, I'll ride yours." I took off like a shot and I left him. I didn't see him till the finish line. He could have killed me. It was funny. Everything was funny. It was.
Okay.
It was fun.
All right. Do SDPs, Ahals, and Merles have multicolored eyes? Several of Bobby's pups had them.
Well, that's what they said. Several of Bobby's pup had them.
I didn't know.
I don't think it's particularly a Merle thing. I think it's a Harlequin thing. I don't know why I think that, but I think it's so.
Oh. Huskies and Malamutes have 2 different color eyes.
Yeah. With the Wolfies, I don't know.
Oh, yes, that's Janie, Megan's mom. Megan and Zachary who are here. This is their
Oh.
Megan's mom, Janie.
Hi, Janie. You got a nice kid there. We don't know which one's yours, but
Megan.
whatever.
And now you have to visit them so you can come see us.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes, Team Chaos is perfect.
Chaos is perfect. She's lovely.
I heard you. Gypsy Moth.
Yes. Yeah.
Where was I? Oh, now I have to look for the bike. Oh,
Yeah.
geez, what is this?
This was me riding it into Mail Call. That's me on the damn thing. Sheila and Tracy loaded me up over there by the stairs, by the spiral staircase, and I rode that in here.
Oh,
And
no,
I'm tipping
sir.
over, so I grabbed at the rafters so I wouldn't fall off. It was pretty funny.
So you got on because you were on the stairs, so you just stepped on it.
Well, not quite, but that's, yeah, I got on it somehow.
Okay. Yes, we do need a pig, but that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. I've had a pig.
Poppy came back, but did she come with the pony? And is the pony the same that had the unicorn, wait a minute, Medford, unicorn on April 1st this year?
I don't think so.
No, that wasn't her. That wasn't her. Poppy came back, and off the same pony.
Poppy needs a little weight on her.
Chaos deals with the heat by how she deals with the cold. She has her little bed there, and she lies there, as in the same way she deals with the rain. If there's a raindrop out, Chaos won't go out. But at her age,
She's entitled.
she's entitled. How was your day? Did anybody ask how your day was? Yes, they did. Oh, here you are. You have a hat on?
Oh, I had the hat. Yeah, I had this hat, this one, my Amelia Earhart hat.
I was going to say Clyde Crash Cup.
Yeah, things
Do you
like
know Amelia Earhart lived in Medford?
I didn't know that.
She
no.
did.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, is that in the arena now?
It's around. Last I knew it was in the cellar. And it was minus one pedal for a while. It may
Why
still-
don't you have a dog fest? See who can last on it the
Because
longest.
you'll get killed.
Oh.
Especially men. You don't want to ride that thing if you're a man. Because you fall off astride it. And it's extremely painful.
Oh. You'll never have children?
Things like that, yes.
Wingate put the picture. Oh. So Janet is thanking her angel for the feedback that I sent out.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Thanks, Rob. Thank you, Patty. Penny and Paula are such sweet bookends. Yeah?
Yep.
When they're sleeping.
Jesus.
They are absolutely adorable, and they look at you with those eyes. And it's Cookie had multicolor eyes, and she's a Bobby Luna mix.
Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah. Michelle was here helping with your riding the bike. It was her first visit.
Michelle?
Michelle Mitchell.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
She comes from New York.
I don't know. I know it's Sheila.
Yeah, Linda, I can be first. I can't even ride a regular bike, Tina. Never mind one of those. I'll be able to do that when I can do stilts with Carlene.
We can have a stilt walk.
No,
I
we
can walk
can't.
on stilt.
How many pairs of stilts do you have?
5
Okay, Willie.
different sizes.
5 different sizes. Can we do one of those at Dogfest?
Yeah, we get the stilts down. That's not a problem. We kill each other on stilts.
Everybody who's coming, please have your own health insurance.
Yes.
And don't sue us.
Right. Yeah, no, I have a favorite pair of stilts out there, and I did not get on. I got on them on my 80th birthday. I could not do it on my 78th or 79th because of that damn electrical accident. My balance was off. I just couldn't do it. I got on them on my 80th. Had no trouble.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't ride my higher ones, the higher ones are probably that high, is, you know, when you have 80-year-old knees, stepping down off those, it could be, your knee could just shatter. So I opted to have the lower ones, which are, you know, they're still stilts.
Yeah,
my good ones are the tall ones. I mean, those are the ones I could really. I went up and down stairs.
That takes a lot to balance on those, though.
It does. Gwen can balance standing still. Gwen has incredible balance. You can't stand. I can't stand still. You got to be moving a little bit to keep your balance.
Uh-huh.
But she can just stand there, as you see in the picture that we took, with the three of us standing in a row on stilts.
Yeah. That is Paula, but Paula and Penny, are they going to be switched?
We've been saying that for days. We're going to try again tomorrow.
Yeah, so Paula is with us right now.
It's 6 o'clock.
Who is in the house, Penny or Paula? Oh, Jerry, everybody signs a waiver when they come here. Even, there you are.
Well,
Even volunteers.
That's before. That's 75th birthday, sort of.
I was going to say, you looked young.
I was, and those are my good stills. I walk.
You're not moving.
Well, the picture's a stills picture, that's why.
Yeah, but did you fall over immediately thereafter?
No, I just took a step. It looks like I'm ready to move my right leg, my right foot. You know, I'm kind of got the weight on my left foot there, don't I?
You know, it's absolutely amazing that we mentioned something and less than 5 seconds later there's a picture of it up on this.
I know it. I don't know how to do it.
I don't either. You guys are good.
We don't.
Oh, and they even got a video. Oh.
What the hell was
What's
this?
this? You guys are good. Oh. See, there's Michelle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and they even got a video. Oh. Geez, I sound horrible. All right, so let's see what you're doing.
I thought I rode in on it.
Oh, here you come. Here you come.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to X that. There you go.
You guys are good. See, there's Michelle. Oh, and they even got a video. Touching screaming.
There you go.
Jesus. Let's see what you're doing. Oh, here you come. Here you come.
All right, we gotta turn the corner. Where we going now? We gotta get that shit together. Let me hold it out. Get the hold out of me. You're gonna take me down the Where we going now? Okay, man. Where we going? We told Carlene she needed some exercise.
Oh, now they put you back?
Well, I couldn't get off. It's a complicated thing to get on and off. Especially I couldn't see with my eye.
Holy shit! We told Carlene she needed some exercise.
Oh, now they put you back? Oh no, this should be on America's Funniest Videos. Look at This should be on America's Funniest Videos.
Look how long Laura is. How we got
She's a baby. I hope you all watched that.
That's a 14. There we go.
Oh, here we go. Look at
There's
this.
a 3. That's my 80th birthday.
Wow. All right, that's that. Great mail
That was
call.
funny.
Oh my God,
Where
still
did you
laughing.
find that? That should go.
Amber found this.
Amber should send that to Ward.
Amber should send that to America's Funniest Videos. Oh no, Wingate found it. This is from Wingate. Okay, love this one. Yeah, this was recent, right? 80?
That's 80, yeah.
Michelle, your first time here. I'll sign a waiver for it to be on America's Funniest, Linda. Yeah, Michelle. We'll have to have training wheels made for your...
It's a bugger.
All right, is that it, guys?
We can go now? It's
What
my
time is it?
bedtime.
It's 5 past 6.
Yes.
It's Carlene's bedtime.
Yeah. Somebody's up from the barn.
I see Haley.
Yeah. Everything okay?
Yep, all the dogs ran around and...
Okay, so we're good, guys. Everybody have a good, well, I would say weekend, but we'll see you tomorrow at Mail Call.
That's true. That's true.
So everybody have a good night. Bye.
Bye. And then you unplug the back of it. Okay, you can drop it now. Drop it. I mean, we're not getting anything when we got something in front of it like that.
She likes the peanut butter banana.
He's very excited to talk to everybody. What?
Alright, well, it's gonna be a surprise.
Charlie Annenberg?
Charlie? What?
Yeah, what is this?
What?
I can't wait till a live chat with Charlie Annenberg. Should be very interesting. Oh my God.
Oh? You call it?
No, is that on the top? Is that on the very top there? Yeah. Keep going all the way up. Why is it so blurry?
Do you mean their pin post?
No, at the very top. You know how like when they have a new camera or something?
I think we screwed it up a little bit, but put the thing in front of it.
Hey, do we have the mail?
Here we go.
Imagine. Yeah, sound.
Don't put that there.
Here we go.
You gotta go this way.
Okay, so that's what we got. Sheila,
Yes?
we got you to the boobs.
Excellent.
That's all we got, right? So I'm coming out of there now.
Should we do up one more?
Up a little one.
Up a little one, up a whole one. Say it quick.
Yeah, up a whole